What is going on, everyone? We are live on Twitch and YouTube and Facebook, and I can't tell you how excited I am to be here. We are live on Twitch. Are you there, Lemuel?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you multiple times.
Multiple times? Are you there? It looks like we're freezing up, though. Can you hear me?
That's not good.
Here. You guys can tell I'm kind of a novice at this. Still trying to get better. I wonder why we're freezing up. Here, I bet you I have to have the Discord open and up. Yeah, that's really dumb. That just makes my whole computer just like want to scream and shout and turn over and play dead. It kind of sucks.
Scream and shout and let it all out.
Something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So here's what I want you to do, Lem. I want you to take care of the Discord, or not the Discord, but the Twitch chat, and I will look and see if anybody's chatting in the YouTube, and we'll go from there. How does that sound?
All right, sounds good. Who's checking Facebook chat?
Oh, Facebook. Why don't you check Facebook, because I'm multitasking way too much over here, and my brain is already fried. I'm an old man. Don't do that to the old man.
You are an old man.
I am an old man. Don't you forget it. You don't let me forget it.
It's not hard to not let you forget. I'm confused now.
You're confused? I had to turn the music down just a little bit, I think. All right, we'll try that.
Okay, cool.
You know what? If I opened up something else, let's see. Whoops, I don't want to do that. Oh, is this like Super Mario Brothers is playing right now? Noise.
It was playing like a Pokemon song earlier.
Was it really?
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, didn't you not want?
Look, I'm just doing the Twitch friendly instrumental music. Well, I don't know what's on it. I'm just doing what I'm. So right now it's on Me channel from the Nintendo Wii Me channel.
That's adorable.
Isn't that great? It's awesome. I love it. Well, we are here at the Simpleton Review, and we're so glad you've joined us. It is Thursday night, and we are here to bring you the most important stories you will hear all week, and that is stories about the entertainment industry. No, it's really not that important, but that's what we're here for, to bring you some great entertainment news. So we've got Lemuel and I both come to the table bringing a few articles each. So we'll be on for the next half hour, 45 minutes to an hour, somewhere along there. If you got anything you want to chat or say, feel free to hit us up in the chats, whether you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook or on Twitch, the old Twitchy, because we're twitching tonight, right?
We're Twitchers.
I should probably put a thing in that one server that I'm on, that Discord server, right? Shouldn't I do that?
Yeah.
I'll let you do it.
I thought you were in charge of that. No!
Oh, no. What?
Hold on. I got it.
Yeah, but make sure you put it in the right channel, because I've noticed they're very picky about where you put your stuff. I'm just saying.
All channels are pretty picky about where you put your stuff.
Yeah, so you got to make sure you put it in I think it's Live Right Now is the channel name.
Is it Live Right Now or Twitch links?
I would put Live Right Now, because we're available on multi-platforms. Right? Yes.
So.
There's one person watching us on YouTube right now. That would probably be me. I'm the one watching.
Yep.
Am I using the right microphone tonight?
Yes, you are.
Sweet.
At least for Discord, you are.
Sweet. Yeah, I should probably check and make sure that it is picking up the right one here on the old streamer thingy jigger.
Chance Bradley.
Who?
What's up?
Who's that?
Somebody sent me a friend request on Facebook.
Oh, nice. Looks like it must be using the right one here. Sweet. Nice. All right. Did you send something awesome and cool to that deal there?
Well, I was gonna send the link, but now I'm timed out for minutes.
Why?
Oh no! I just sent one message, but it's on slow mode. Oh no! I can only send one every 6 hours.
On the live one?
Yeah.
Well, you could try to drop it in the Twitch link and say, "Hey, I messed up when I tried to put it on the live, so please forgive me," and drop it there. I'll start us off. Of course, the big entertainment news that happened this week that everybody's been talking about, and for some reason there's sides being drawn. I don't understand it. It's like this freaking country of ours, the United States of America, will find anything that they possibly can to argue about. So this past weekend, Oprah Winfrey had two famous people on her show that she interviewed. And it was a live primetime special where she interviewed Prince, what was his name? Prince
Harry, right?
Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, right? Yep. And people are taking like sides on like, oh, I can't believe we're so interested in what these people have to say. And didn't we do away with the monarchy back in 1776? You know, I mean, you know what? Who cares, right? Okay, first of all, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle don't live in the United Kingdom. Well, they live in the United Kingdom, but they don't live in England anymore, okay? They live in Canada, right? I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. I think they're living in Canada these days.
I don't actually pay enough attention to know.
But there were some interesting things that she talked about. Like, she talked about the fact that she had everything taken away from her. She had her passports taken away. She had her IDs taken away from her when she got there to England. And then not only that, but some royal family member high up. She said it was not the queen or the prince, but it was somebody high up, was worried that her baby was going to be a little too dark skinned. Isn't that stupid? I mean, because she's half African American, so of course, you know, obviously her skin tone is dark, and her kids will probably be dark. But somebody was complaining about that fact, and I'm just like, I can't even. I don't even know. I just don't even know. What do you say to something like that? So I do think she had some interesting stuff. She felt very isolated. She talked about the fact that she had suicidal thoughts because she felt so isolated. So I think there was probably some good stuff that was actually said from the interview. I didn't watch it, but just some of the stuff I've read. So I just don't understand why. Well, let's face it. It's mostly the right side of America here is complaining about it. You know, I'm just saying. I guess they'd rather us go back to the election and have everybody, you know, still think that Trump won, baby. You know, which reminds me, and this is this is political as I'm going to get tonight. Okay, so just be warned. But I guess there's the new conspiracy that's floating around right now is that Biden is not president. Now I know that's something that's been happening. You know, there's people that believe that Biden is a puppet and he's not really controlling the strings. But to this, currently, the reason they think that is because the new stimulus checks that are going to be coming to our bank accounts very shortly will not have Joe Biden's signature on them. So therefore, that is proof that he is not president.
How would you... It's a direct payment, isn't it? How would you even really know what the signature is?
Right? Well, I mean, you know, there's people that are going to get actual paper checks, you know. Oh, I mean, you know, because people still get checks, believe it or not. People probably a little older than me, but, you know, there was a day where we all got checks from the government.
You can all get checks? Okay, but wouldn't it be like the IRS, like the Department, the Treasury? That would be signing it?
Well, you know, you'd think so, or somebody like that. I don't understand. I mean, I think actually Trump did have his signature on one of the checks, but, you know, it's not because he had to. It's because he's like, look at me. Look at me. All right, I'm done. Done. So why don't we get back to entertainment? So why don't you shoot us with your first news article that you got for us this week?
Okay, so this is on a much... My mic volume is low. I can't do anything about that. That's not me.
Who's saying that? Eldritch?
Ace.
Ace.
The president doesn't hold all the power. This is accurate. This is an accurate statement. Yeah, no, I can't change anything. So
I can't change anything over here either. Like I got
anyways.
Desktop audio up as far as it'll go, baby.
D&D for their next possible bit of modules that they're going to be putting out. They're testing some new playable races, which are like Fae Hobgoblins. Ugh.
Fae Hobgoblins.
Yes.
That's interesting.
Owl folk, rabbit folk, and fairies.
Say that last part again.
And fairies.
No, the what folk and what now? What was this last?
Rabbit folk, and owl folk.
So you can actually play as a rabbit.
A humanoid rabbit, yeah.
A humanoid rabbit. So a 6-foot rabbit.
Yeah, pretty much.
So this is going to be like Harvey.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know the reference? Come on. You saw the movie Harvey, didn't you? The 6-foot invisible rabbit? Jimmy Stewart?
No.
You haven't seen that movie? One of you kids had to see it for a class. I thought it was you. Didn't you take history of America in film or something like that?
Oh, yeah, but so is Abby, and I think she changes it up every trimester.
Oh, I thought you said you saw Harvey. Anyways, go check it out. It's an interesting movie. It's got Jimmy Stewart in it, and it's this whole movie about him believing that he has an invisible 6-foot rabbit friend. His name is Harvey. So the name of the movie is Harvey. Okay.
Gooey.
So, yeah, I don't know. I thought it was a good movie. All right, well, let's move on then. I guess that's so that's really all you have to say on that one. It's just.
I mean, it could be interesting. There's rumors that this means that the modules will actually start taking place a little bit in the Feywild, which I guess isn't something this edition of D&D has done a whole lot of.
The Feywild.
Yeah. So it could be fun.
There's an interesting show on Amazon Prime called what's it called? It's called The Carnival, something like that. And it's all about, like, there's two different races. There's the humans and there's the Fae. It's an interesting show. It's actually not bad. It's kind of racy on occasion, but it's a pretty good show.
You're watching The Expanse on Sundays, so I don't know.
What do you mean The Expanse? It had a Mormon missionary on it.
Every time I turn on your stream, they're banging.
What? I haven't seen anybody bang. What are you talking about?
What do you mean? The first they've all. It's weird.
Whatever. Hey, they had redemption. They had a Mormon missionary on there. That was redemption, okay. Right?
I don't know if that's how that works.
No, it is exactly how it works. They had redemption on there. I don't know. Why does it, like, every time I touch my laptop, it turns the volume on? I don't understand that.
I don't know how your laptop works.
Yeah, I don't know how your laptop works either.
It doesn't.
Yeah. Well, mine does. Mine's actually pretty good. It's a cheap one, but it actually works really well. Got it for, I won it at Christmas.
Oh, nice.
From my business. From my business. Taking care of business.
A Mormon household is weird.
Who's this talking now? Ace again?
No, that's Damien.
Oh, growing up in a Mormon household is weird, huh?
Yeah, especially when one is Mormon, the other is Christian.
Well, I can somewhat relate only because I live in Idaho Falls. But all right, so here's my next article here on the Simpleton Review Entertainment News. All right, so Netflix, good old Netflix, they are testing a crackdown on password sharing. Now, they've never really made a big deal about password sharing, but a new test suggests that the company may be reconsidering that. They're trying out a new policy with some customers, prompting certain people to sign up for a separate account if they aren't watching with the subscriber. The message reads, "If you don't live with the owner of this account, you need your own account to keep watching." So, anyways, the test is designed to help ensure that people using Netflix accounts are authorized to do so, Lemuel.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not using yours anymore.
No. That doesn't mean you're paying for one, though, does it?
Hey, don't call me out on here on public radio, all right?
Public radio? This is not public radio. Does this look like National Public Radio to you? I only wish it was National Public Radio.
You'd love to be on NPR, you know it.
Oh, you know, it would be all right. It'd be fun. I'd be okay. As long as I could work with Bob Boylan and people that run All Songs Considered.
That'd be fun. Netflix does have some weird stuff.
So they said about 33% of all Netflix users share their password with at least one other person. Dang. Netflix's basic plan costs $8.99 a month. The company's standard plan is $13.99, which allows users to watch Netflix on two screens at the same time. Historically, Netflix has not done much to stop password sharing. But they want to take a look at that. And so it announced earlier this year that it topped 200 million global subscribers. So you could probably double that with the password sharing and be accurate. You think?
Yeah, probably.
But see, I think the reason why is because they're starting to get lambasted by other streaming services, right?
Yeah, they're having to compete.
Yeah, Disney Plus, HBO Max, Peacock, Paramount Plus. I mean, they're getting bombasted, so they need to learn how to compete, and I think they want to start making people pay for the services they're using. Thanks. So, okay, dude, you're up. What you got next for us?
Okay, well, I got to scratch that one off the paper because I was also going to talk about that one.
Oh, yeah?
But it wasn't my next one. My next one is kind of interesting, and I'm still not exactly certain how I feel about this news.
Okay.
But it's a little-known actor person. I think he's an actor. Matthew McConaughey.
Okay, a little-known actor person.
Has expressed that he is seriously considering running for the governor of Texas.
Matthew McConaughey. He'll run as a Republican too, but I could be wrong, but I bet you he will.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. That's all the article said too, is it just said that he went on a podcast, they asked him about it, he said he's seriously considering it, even though like a year ago he was not. So, it could be interesting.
Well, maybe he wouldn't run as a Republican. I don't know. Maybe he's tired of his governor right now because his governor's kind of a doofus. What was that sound?
I don't know what sound.
I don't know. I heard this ding, ding, ding sound. It was weird. What happened there? Oh.
Oh, man.
Let's see. I don't know what sound that was. That was weird. I don't know what made that sound. Huh. It wasn't Twitch. I didn't get a new subscriber on Twitch, did I?
No.
Okay. Looks like my stream is sucking right now.
Also, this happened like 10 minutes ago, but Damien got himself timed out by Nightbot.
How's that?
He dropped the F word.
What was he talking about when he had to drop that word?
That's why we have different houses. Oh, he was talking about the presidency and how the president doesn't hold all the power, and that's why we have different houses.
Right.
So that's why one man can't blink over America.
Right. Well, yeah, he's accurate. Can't argue with him on that.
No, I'm not arguing with him.
I don't know why my stream is like, it's just like really suffering, and I don't know why. What's a good frame rate? 30 or something?
Yeah, 30 is pretty solid. That's like your average movie frame rate.
Mine is at like 25 right now. I think that must be the problem because I haven't dropped any frames. My bandwidth is at 6184.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know that.
I mean, it's not that bad. It's just a little clunky. Video-wise.
Yeah. Are you pumping your fist? Is that what's going on there?
Yeah, I'm testing it out. The audio sounds okay.
Good. Well, then I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to try to get it. I think I'm going to get a capture device. Is that what they call it?
A capture card.
Capture card, and then hook my old computer up to the new one and see how that works. All right. So, let's see. It's your turn, right? You just went. Or did you?
We were just talking about Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey. That's right. Well, what would you think? You don't know if you'd like him as a governor then?
I don't really know what his politics are, to be honest. I just know that he says some weird things, and he released a book recently.
Yeah. Yeah, he was on
the podcasts I listened to, read some of the book, and I was dying because he wrote the goofiest stuff in there.
It was funny?
Yeah. I don't think it was intended to
he was on Mark Maron a while back. I guess it's probably been about 2 months or so ago now, a month or two ago. And I don't know. I enjoyed listening to him talk. His childhood was interesting, to say the least. So I don't know. I don't know.
Governor Matthew McConaughey.
I don't know.
You mean President Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah. When Arnold Schwarzenegger ran for governor of California, everybody's, it's the governator. They were making fun of it. But he ended up being governor for quite a few years, and he was everybody liked him. He was a pretty good governor, I guess. So I don't know. Anyway,
That's crazy. I mean, I've heard there's a speculation that The Rock and some other actor are possibly going to run for president at some point. Especially helps that The Rock's in some show called like The Young Rock or whatever, and it starts off with him as president talking about his childhood.
I think that's a joke. I think it's all a publicity stunt. I'm just saying.
I think it would be amazing.
You think so, huh?
Yes. Just go meet Kim Jong-un and then,
Yeah, I guess.
pull out some WWE moves.
I guess. All right, moving on. Well, this week, Xbox announced that they had bought Bethesda, right? And Bethesda has created games, tiny little games like Doom and what else? What else have they done? Huh?
Never heard of it.
Never heard of Doom. Well, anyway.
Fallout, Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls, right? All those big, tiny little games. Well, Microsoft, they finalized the acquisition earlier this week, and now the company is revealing which existing games will appear on Xbox Game Pass. Tomorrow, 20 Bethesda titles will appear in Xbox Game Pass, including Dishonored, Doom, The Elder Scrolls, Fallout, and Wolfenstein. So 16 of the games will also be available across Xbox, PC, and the xCloud. That a handful of these games will also benefit from FPS Boost. I don't know what that is. What's FPS Boost?
I'm assuming they're gonna find ways to make the speed of the game, or the game just run smoother.
Oh.
I don't know if they're gonna be like
So frames per second, is that what that's supposed to stand for?
Yeah.
Gotcha. And now they'll be on the Xbox Series X/S. So, yeah, that means that some games, I just got to read farther. That means that some games will even include frame rate improvements. So, Dishonored, Dishonored 2, Doom, Doom 2, Doom 3, Doom 64, Doom Eternal, The Elder Scrolls 3, The Elder Scrolls 4, The Elder Scrolls 5, The Elder Scrolls Online, The Evil Within, Fallout 4, Fallout 76, Fallout New Vegas, Prey, Rage 2, Wolfenstein, Wolfenstein The Old Blood, and Wolfenstein Young Blood. All will be dropping tomorrow on your favorite Xbox platform.
Man, I can't wait to play Fallout 76 on my Xbox One for free.
I feel like there's a joke there that I'm missing.
Fallout 76. It might be better now because it sounds like they were adding in stuff, but they wanted the idea of this game to be an RPG where all the interaction with anybody that could talk to you is real people. So no quest giving characters or anything like that, just robots that give you quests. Otherwise you'd have to interact with real people and form guilds on your own and all that sort of stuff. And
really?
Everybody said it sucked. Yeah, plus they made it in a 15-year-old game engine, which at this point they need to make their own a new engine because it's way out of date.
Gotcha.
They're just lazy.
Gotcha. Oh, all right, dude. What else do you got? I stole one, so how many more does that mean you have left?
I have one.
One more. Yay.
One more.
Yay.
I don't know how to say this guy's name.
Okay.
But Lou Otters, a gentleman who invented something that no one's ever heard of called the cassette tape.
Okay.
Passed away today.
Did you say no one has ever heard of the cassette tape? Is that what you said? Yeah, from
Exactly.
your generation.
Well, but yeah, he passed away today.
Aw.
I guess he also worked on the compact disc
Did he really?
where they fully released those and stuff like that. So
Yeah, I remember when I first started to hear about the compact disc. Cassettes have been around, believe it or not, way before my time, but not very much before my time, but way before my time. I'll just say that.
Damien wants you to know that he knows what a tape is.
Oh, I'm happy for you, Damien. That's good. I'm glad you do. Do you know what an 8-track is? Haven't mentioned that one.
He also wants you to upgrade to glue.
Glue?
I don't know what he means.
I don't know what that means either.
But anyways, compact disc. You were
Yeah. I was probably about 11 or 12 years old when I first heard about the compact disc, but they didn't actually become like the way to listen to music until I was probably 16 years old. Before that, we bought tapes, and I couldn't afford a CD player because they were way too expensive for my blood, and so I just bought cassettes. I still bought cassettes clear up until I was probably 19, 20 years old, somewhere around there. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, but they were a lot more expensive too. So the cassettes, they'd run about $10, and to buy a cassette, they were anywhere from $15 to $20. So they were a lot more expensive. But anyway, everyone's like, "Oh, they sound so much better." They do and they don't. There's a certain part of me that misses the analog sound. What happens when you put something on a CD or you put them in the computer is that you compress the file down so much that you miss some of that, the openness of the sound. I can't explain it, but analog and digital. What are you smiling at? Is somebody saying something in the chat?
So he's explaining his joke.
Do I want to hear it?
Listening to tapes.
Uh-huh.
So that's why he wanted us to upgrade to glue. I'm
Tapes,
assuming because it's
glue.
a better adhesive.
Tape and glue.
And now he's crying that his joke was too big brain and it got lost in the sauce.
I don't know if big brain is actually what I would use to describe that joke. I mean, the thing is, this Damien, you have talked about never wanting to have kids. Well, I'm telling you, man, you've got some of the ultimate dad jokes there. It's pretty bad. They are pretty bad. So just saying. But anyway, so moving on. Yeah, so I rest in peace. The cassette was a cool thing, man. Before that, all we had records. But you know what? Records are now the thing to have again. And part of it is because of the sound. They want that analog sound. So a lot of stereophiles think you get a better sound from a record than you do from an MP3 file. And in certain ways, they're correct. The only problem with things like records, though, is you can scratch them. And, you know, if you play the record over and over again, it does not sound as good as it did the first time you played it. You play an MP3 file, it's going to sound the exact same after 5,000 times worth of playing it. So, advantages and disadvantages. Oh, let's see.
You need to make a file that's big enough to sound like a record.
Yeah. So 2 weeks ago, I don't know, did I bring this? I think we brought this up in one of our weeks. Maybe it was last week or the week before. You nerd of nerds.
You broke your phone, didn't you?
No, I just went to this article one too many times and now I can't open it up.
Oh no, one of those if you go, you might be able to open it.
Open it up in a incognito deal. Yeah.
Yeah, that works too.
It's a little hard to do that sometimes, but continue without subscribing. There, I subscribe. Now leave me alone, New York Times.
Just get a VPN.
Go away. What are you doing to me?
You'll never know.
Yeah, I should get a VPN, huh? All right. Oh, it might. So a couple of weeks ago, I had never heard of an NFT. Those three letters. Huh?
You were the one who told us about it.
Yeah, so we were talking about it, and it was like Logan Paul, right? He created. Yeah. So here's this new thing. After a flurry of more than 180 bids in the final hour, a JPEG file made by Mike Winkelmann. He's a digital artist named Beeple, Beeple, Beeple. It was sold on Thursday. I'm assuming this is last Thursday, by Christie's, which is an auction house, in an online auction for $69.3 million. I'm in the wrong business, dude. we're not even talking about a physical thing that you can hold, right? It's a digital art, and it's sold for $69.3 million. I can't believe it. It's just crazy.
We need to start some sort of NFT business.
Right?
We gotta get on it before somebody else beats us to it.
Yeah, it's crazy. Within seconds remaining, the work was set to sell for less than $30 million, but a last-minute cascade of bids prompted a 2-minute extension of the auction and pushed the final price over $60 million.
That's insane. That makes no sense.
It's nuts. Billed by the auction house as a unique work in the history of digital art, it's called History, the First 5,000 Days, is a collage of all the images that Beeple has been posting online each day since 2007. The artist, who has collaborated with Louis Vuitton and pop stars like Justin Bieber and Katy Perry, uses software to create an irreverent visual commentary on 21st century life. I've actually never heard of the guy before, but obviously he must be famous. Banksy has sold a couple too just recently on his...
I was wondering if he was going to jump in on that.
Yeah, he has this, where there's this one piece of art that he had that was, I can't remember exactly what the name of it is, but basically it says that he writes, you know how he always, sometimes he'll write something on his, this one says, "I can't believe you buy this stuff." And so they bought it, and people burned the physical painting of it. They literally destroyed it, so that the only thing remaining of this is now the digital piece, and then they sold it, and it's worth millions and millions of dollars because it's a Banksy. Right? They destroyed the original. I mean, of course, Banksy doesn't care, right? He doesn't care. Whatever. Yeah, but they destroyed the original. Isn't that nuts? I don't know. I don't know what to think. It's just amazing. It hurts mine too. I can't believe it.
Damien says he's going to report you if you swear one more time.
I didn't swear. I didn't swear. Somebody else swore and got banned for a few minutes there, but we won't talk about who that was. So you have no more pieces of news there, huh?
No, you stole my Netflix one.
All right. Well, I got a few more, so we'll continue down the road until I get rid of all of the articles that I found. So some of them are interesting, some of them aren't. So there's this lady that I've never heard of. Her name is Lena Waithe. She's launching a new record label that's going to develop underrepresented artists, and she's partnering with Def Jam Records. I don't know if you've ever heard of Def Jam. They're
I feel like I have.
Mostly a rap label, but I think they do R&B and stuff as well. But yeah, so she's going to partner with them and hopefully serve undeveloped artists. I guess that's kind of cool, right?
I like that a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting in this day and age. I mean, good luck trying to start a record label in this culture.
You could just go to SoundCloud
do
and weird stuff there.
When the rest of the record industry is going, we don't know how to make money, she's starting a record label. Go figure, right? So,
maybe she's smart enough to know how to run a record label in the digital age.
Maybe. I mean, maybe you're right. I don't know. Maybe you're right. I mean, she's young, so maybe she's smarter than than the old people with suits that are running the regular record labels. I don't know. True. So, The Witcher. Have you seen the first season of The Witcher?
I haven't watched any of The Witcher. I was going to, but
what?
I just got caught up. I get caught up in other things, and so I have to balance it out with showing Ashley stuff that's a little out of her comfort zone with stuff that I know is going to be in her comfort zone, so that way I can bring her to stuff that's even more than what she was. We've gotten a long ways too, Dan. Because watched a couple months ago, and we've been watching Better Call Saul, so I've been getting her out slowly but surely.
That's good, but you're starting to miss out on pop culture here these days. What the frick?
I'm sorry, it's hard.
You haven't seen The Witcher. You haven't seen WandaVision. I mean, come on.
The Mandalorian.
No, none of it. None of The Mandalorian.
I've seen first 3 or 4 episodes.
You're a terrible individual.
Just on my own time.
You're terrible. It's terrible. What have I done wrong? What have I done wrong?
Nothing. It's not my fault.
It's your wife's fault. We'll blame
Yes.
her. She's not here to defend herself, so we'll blame her.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, anyway, do you know who plays The Witcher at least, right?
Yes, Superman, right?
Henry Cavill. Right.
Yeah, Superman.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
No, he like built a computer too, and all the girls thought it was hot for some reason.
We getting any traction on Facebook over there? Anybody commenting or anything?
I am the only person here. I've seen people pop in and out, but
That's about it.
that's it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, The Witcher surpassed every expectation, right? It was a huge success, but due to the worldwide pandemic, like every other project, The Witcher also went into lockdown. But the unlucky streak of The Witcher continued, with the set often being shut down due to some difficulties. Finally, when everything was set and running, Henry Cavill decided he was going to hurt his hamstring. So that took him over a month to recover. So after some serious rescheduling, the show is now set to finish shooting by March end. So here's the release date. No, there's no release date. But the article, the article tried to make it sound like there's a release date. Lauren Hirsch, the showrunner, said the series might stream before year end if everything goes according to plan. Although she shared this news in an AMA on Reddit, we don't yet have a target launch date for season 2 past 2021. This could mean the other way around too. First season had post-production work of 6 months in the studio. If the second season finishes its shooting on time, we might get the new episode in December, like the first season. If there are any more delays, or if the post-production work takes more time, we might get to see the show in early 2022. Because here, Lauren is not clear about having the season come out in 2021. So, for those of you who have watched the first season of Witcher, well, this is where the plot for season 2 is supposed to go, as far as we know. We know it will take place in Kaer Morhen, primarily. We will get to see new Witcher's introduction, some new beasts, and many more crucial rulers. We will definitely see Ciri and her growing powers. As seen from the promo pics, Yennefer is being held captive somewhere. Good, she deserves it. She's kind of a crank, that Yennefer. Nothing can contain her for long, so fans are not worried about her. Yeah, she's also a very powerful witch, but she's kind of a crank. So, with more twists and more turns, with so many drastic revelations and tragic endings, the second season, as of now, is estimated to come to make us happy by the year end. So buckle up, folks. It's a sunshine paradise from now on.
Nice.
I don't know. I don't think it's going to come out this year, but I could be wrong.
I'll laugh if it's another 2 years from now.
It very well could be. It very well could be. All right, so here's one more article I've got. This is from Deadline.com. This is waiting for my phone to load so I can read you the article. Here it goes. Here it goes. That's right. So New Line Cinema. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of New Line Cinema. They have put out some small movies across the years, like Lord of the Rings. They won an auction for a movie called Classified. Well, it's a pitch that has Chad Stahelski attached to direct. Now, if you don't know who Stahelski is, he is the person who directs the John Wick movies.
Oh.
So he started his 4th John Wick film. So 4. There's going to be 4 John Wick films. I haven't seen the 3rd one yet, but I've seen the first 2.
I haven't even seen the first 2, really.
Again, I'm not going to make any comments here.
I'll just take advantage of the fact that I'm watching stuff with people on Fridays, and I'll just do that then.
You're doing it every Friday.
Yeah, I'm going to try. The movies I'll probably do the Friday before, but the show I'm just doing just Friday nights.
And what is this show you're doing this week?
Jujutsu Kaisen. I know honestly nothing about it.
Is it supposed to be an anime or what?
Yeah, it's an anime. My buddy Jose
what? Say no more. Your buddy Jose. All right.
To watch it, and he's not giving me a bad anime yet, so I'm gonna trust his judgment on this one.
All right. Sounds good. Okay. So back to this movie. It's a premise that sits right in Stahelski's wheelhouse. The project is a high-octane thriller that was shopped as a Die Hard meets Indiana Jones.
Nice.
So we'll see how that goes. It's set inside a top-secret government bunker, the kind that ends Raiders of the Lost Ark. That bunker contains relics covertly recovered during World War II, and they turn out to be more powerful and dangerous than ever imagined. So yeah, and aside from John Wick 4, he is also currently in development on a reboot of the cult classic Highlander. You remember watching that, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, good. At least you've seen that one. All right, good. All right, so there we go. That could be an interesting movie. We'll see. We'll see if that actually comes out. Do I have any more here? Let me see. Nope, that's about the last article I got. So, but yeah, so that was fun.
Yeah. Very much entertainment news.
Much entertainment news. We try to make this go about an hour, folks, but if we run out of news stories, we run out of news stories. And frankly, this week was a little bit slow in the news story department.
Happening.
Yep. I do know the Grammys is coming up soon, so be prepared to watch those. I'm not sure if it's this coming Sunday or not. Speaking of this coming Sunday, remember to set your clocks forward because it is daylight savings time for those of us who have to deal with that pathetic thing called daylight savings time. So make sure you set your clocks forward. Lemuel, why don't you tell me about your stuff?
My stuff?
Yeah, tell me where they can find you. Tell me what you do. All that kind of stuff.
I don't do anything. I just play games and Dungeons and Dragons on Twitch sometimes.
You're a pirate who doesn't do it. We are the pirates who don't do anything. We just stay home and lie around. Wow, that was a deep dive right there. Oh, whoa. I got. This is what happens when you got multiple computers going, and I just saw some comments from a person here on YouTube. Yeah, how many dogs can get killed, right? Did they kill other dogs in the other movies? I want to see him kill another person with a pencil. Now that would be fun to watch. I'm telling you.
Oh, no.
Yeah, New Line, never heard of them. Right. Yeah, they're just a small production company in Hollywood. Not a big deal at all. Not a big deal. Thanks for dropping in, Eric. Appreciate you joining me on the YouTube channel and showing me a little love. Thanks so much, man. So, anyways, Lemuel, what else do you got? Is that everything you got?
Yeah, just stream on Twitch. Deadpool slaps. I don't have anything else that I know of going on.
Right on. Well, as far as the Simpleton review is concerned, Lemuel's part of that. He is affectionately known as Simpleton. Well, he was affectionately known as Simpleton number 3, but we don't call him that anymore. We just call him Lemuel Simpleton. So you can find us. Yeah. That's right. You can find us here every Thursday night as we go over this week's entertainment news. You can also find me on Sunday afternoons at 1 p.m. Mountain Time. I do a Twitch watch party, which means you have to be sitting in front of a computer to do it. But right now I'm going through the entire series of The Expanse. And for some reason, Lemuel thinks that they bang each other every time he jumps on there. But
every time
I don't think so.
Lady.
No.
There's at least a naked lady.
There was no naked lady in this last episode. There was not one.
At the very beginning of the episode.
She wasn't naked. She was kind of naked, but she was naked. No, she was not. But the guy dies at the end, got a pipe stuck through his body. That was freaking nuts, man. It was crazy.
That was very cool.
So anyways, I'm still not exactly sure what's going on in this show. So if any of you guys out there know what the whole premise is of The Expanse, then feel free to let me know because I'm a little lost. I kind of have an idea. They have Mormon missionaries. That's kind of weird. But anyways, I have kind of an idea what's going on, but not totally. You can also find our videos here on YouTube that we drop, our official reviews that we do. That drops every Saturday. This week we've got Delvin Lamar. Is that right?
Yep.
Delvin Lamar, Organ Trio will be reviewing. Trio. Yeah, so stop by and check us out. We drop that pretty much every Saturday. And what else do I got going on? I know you can check out my Discord channel as well. We've got a Simpleton Review Discord channel, and I drop, movie news and video game news and trailers as well. on there, and it's not the most happening Discord channel in the world, but at least it's something. So check us out. We're everywhere, and you can find a lot of information that you want to find at thesimpletonreview.com. That's thesimpletonreview.com. I am Nate Simpleton.
I'm Lemuel Simpleton.
And we are related. Our last name isn't Simpleton, but we are related. That is my son. He's an old fart, which makes me even older. So anyways, like to tell you, have a great night. We guys talk to you later. Thanks so much for stopping by here at The Simpleton. Bye-bye. Now I just got to find the thing to end it. Where is it at?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
And I'm Kyle, and I'm 16, and I never learned how to... Oh, wait, yeah, we're still on. Okay. So, two guys walk into a bar. It's really funny, because the second guy should have seen it.